The Marlboro, New Jersey real estate market is crazy. Even a worldwide pandemic doesn't stop people from wanting to move to our wonderful community. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Cori, your local real estate expert and proud Marlboro Township resident with Monmouth County Dreamhomes powered by RE/MAX Central. If you want to stay up to date on all things real estate, Monmouth County and Marlboro Township, you've come to the right place. I put out new videos each and every Monday, and I try to have as much fun while giving out valuable information. So be sure to check back each and every week. I've been getting a ton of questions from people asking just how COVID-19 has affected the real estate market, and especially how it's affected things right here in Marlboro Township. Although nobody can predict the future, I can tell you what is going on in the market right now and what has gone on since all of this craziness started in March. I've always wanted to share market information and updates with my YouTube audience, but I do struggle with exactly how to do it because let's face it, numbers and statistics, they can be pretty boring. But I know this information can bring you a ton of value, especially if you're thinking of buying or selling in Marlboro Township. So let me just dive right in and I'll try not to bore you too much. So what information would be of most use for you about the real estate market? Number one, the number of homes sold. Number two, the average sales price. Number three, the average sales price per square foot. Number four, the average days on market. And number five, how many homes sold close to their listing and asking price. So let's go take a peek. And one other thing, for informational purposes with this video, I am only going to be talking about single family homes in Marlboro Township. This will not include condos, townhouses, or the adult communities. So here are the numbers regarding houses that have sold in the past 3 months. As you can see, during March, April, and May, a total of 70 homes sold. Interestingly enough, I pulled the information from the exact same time period last year, and the number of homes sold were 76. Only 6 more houses sold in our area the same time last year. So if you were worried that home sales would decrease and values would go down due to the pandemic, there's no need to worry, at least not here in Marlboro Township. So now let's move on and see how many homes are currently on the market and how many homes are currently under contract. As of June 4th, there are currently 76 homes active on the market. Keep in mind, that is not including homes that are currently under contract, but I'll go into that in a minute. The average asking price right now actually is high. It comes in at right around $750,000, but don't panic. There are a lot of homes on the market here in Marlboro Township at a lower price range. The good news, there are currently 21 homes listed for sale in Marlboro and Morganville that are priced under $550,000. Now let's talk about homes that are currently under contract. Now you may be thinking, why is this information even important to me? It's not like I can purchase a home if it's already sold or under contract. While that may be true, it may give you a strong sense of what the current market looks like, and it may be an indicator of what the next few months may be. If you had to guess, how many homes do you think are currently under contract in Marlboro Township? If you guessed 70, you would be exactly right. There are currently 70 homes under contract that are waiting to close in Marlboro Township. Not bad, especially during a period in our lives full of uncertainty and chaos. So let's be honest, this is definitely my first pandemic and your pandemic. nobody is entirely sure exactly what's going to go on when it comes time to real estate. If I had to take an educated guess, I just don't think that house prices are going to drastically decline here in Marlboro Township. But I also don't think the price of houses is going to increase in Marlboro either. Now moving on to the average sales price here in Marlboro Township. Average sales price can really only tell you so much. It doesn't always account for the difference in a starter home to $1 million mansion. So it's important just to keep that in the back of your mind when we talk to the average sales price in Marlboro Township. The only way to really find the true average sale price is if you start to break it down and compare house to house based on square footage. And that is something that I will do for you in a later video. But just to give you an idea, the average sale price in Marlboro Township from March, April, and May is right around $556,000. Another interesting statistic is the average days on market. This is meant to give an indication of just how long a home sat on the market before closing. This statistic is also slightly imperfect because keep in mind, houses go through stages before they close. They're active, under contract, or pending, but this should give you a general idea of just how long a home sits on the market. Here in Marlboro, the average time a house sits on the market prior to closing is 41 days. And lastly, people are often interested in seeing how close to asking price are sellers getting when they list their home. Well, this is very good news when it comes time to sellers. In the months of March, April, and May, sellers were getting 98% of their asking price. Yep, you heard right. Houses were selling for slightly under 2% of their asking price. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say this, but please be sure you're working with an agent who has local expertise of house prices in the area you're looking in. And this holds true for both buyers and sellers. So I guess the basic answer to the question, how is the real estate market doing in Marlboro Township during the COVID-19 pandemic is, our real estate market is doing just fine. So there you have it. Just a little bit of information about the real estate market here in Marlboro Township, New Jersey. If all of this information has you thinking, maybe I should consider buying or selling in Marlboro Township, then take a quick peek at my website. Under the tab Towns, click on Marlboro and Morganville, and that'll take you to a ton of different information all about our area, including the real estate market. And lastly, if you like this video, please let me know by hitting that like button, giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your family and friends, and subscribing to my channel. Again, this is Cori, your local real estate expert with Monmouth County Dream Homes. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I look forward to seeing you next Monday when I'll be here to talk about something else that has to do with real estate, Monmouth County, and of course, Marlboro Township. Bye-bye.